What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Super sorry it's been so long since I posted anything. Life's just been kind of crazy and all over the place. I haven't done anything since the month of January. I'm super sorry. Now we're here in July. What have you been doing? Well, I can certainly tell you that I've been putting the time to get this beauty up to where I would like it to be, with certain modifications coming along the way and other products that I've been purchasing along the way to make this thing as good as possible and shiny as can be. Now, as shiny as you can be, what do you possibly mean by that? Well, I mean looking like absolute jewelry in the sun. Look at the shine and polish on this red. Personal touchbacks with this car. So the color, Octane Red. It's been a Chrysler automotive color for quite a few years now. The first time I ever saw this color was in about late 2016 or so, once they introduced it for the 2017 models. And then I myself was always in love with this color. Whenever I saw a Charger or a Challenger in this color, I always pointed it out, and I just geeked as a little high school kid. And I just knew in my heart that I always wanted one. And then 4 or 5 years later, I got one, and I've been taking care of it best I can. And it still makes me happy and smile every single day to think that I finally ended up getting my dream. But how do you maintain color and shine this good without getting swirl marks, scratches, all that good stuff? Well, this is how. All right, now before I get into this, I will say, yes, this car has gone through drive-through car washes. Yes, it has done the self car washes. Yes, it's done the hand car wash. Yes, this car's gone through about every single wash you could probably think of. Where there's a will, there's a way. If there's a wash, this car's just been there, gone through it. So with these products, these are ones that I personally like to use to keep this car as shiny, sparkly as possible. And even, I know you're probably gonna see, oh, there's a water spot. Oh, there's a dirt spot there. I don't have a parking garage spot for it, which is very sad, which makes keeping it clean even that much more tough. I work around trying to keep this car washed and clean about once or twice a week. Most often or not, probably only comes down to about once a week. However, the shine and gloss that always goes on there, it can go probably about 2-3 weeks or so, even longer, and still look probably pretty similar to this. It's just those little tiny specks and details. Once you really get into it, especially as a car guy, the one smallest speck of dirt just makes the entire car dirty. And I know I'm not the only one out there that thinks like it. All right, now the products themselves. These are products that I like to use specifically for this car. I'm a very big fan of Chemical Guys products. I use the Blacklight soap because even though it is specifically made for black paint, that's what it was originally designed for and advertised for, this is a very dark shade of red, despite how it looks absolute jewelry during daytime. At nighttime, it almost can be tricked out for black. So I like using this one. I've tested out a few of their other products, some of their shampoo soaps, Honeydew, Mr. Pink, and those were overall just okay, but I feel like this one really brings out an extra finish on this darker shade. And of course, this one too also has foaming agents, which is great if you were using a foam cannon from a pressure washer or from a garden hose. I, of course, have used a garden hose one before, and I found it to be very effective and nice. Only problem is, it croaked. Now, aside from just washing the paint, the next most important product by far is wheel cleaner. I am a huge fan of Meguiar's as well. You'll probably see pretty commonly here, I go between either Meguiar's or Chemical Guys, and no, I am not sponsored by any means. These are just products that I have used after testing a bunch of different products. I've tried Armor All, Meguiar's, Chemical Guys, you name it. I've pretty much tried just the majority of them, and these are the ones that I come down to being the favorite, especially for just my personal preferences. This one you can get pretty much anywhere. AutoZone, same with Chemical Guys, AutoZone, Walmart, I think Target, do not quote me on that. Amazon, of course, their own websites. This is a very good wheel cleaner. It leaves a very nice shiny polish on it, and I noticed it even goes the extra mile and scrubs out the rotors themselves when you're spraying it on there. I like going a full spray over on each wheel, giving them a good scrub, washing them through, then of course whatever kind of extra soap or suds runs down the wheels, giving them an even deeper scrub. Why not? Clean wheels are amazing, and they make a huge difference in the car. Next on my detailing list is going to be bug and tar remover. Get those hard to scrape bugs that will not come off from the hose or even from your normal soap. Get some of this right here, Turtle Wax. Pretty good, easy to use, not too expensive. It works wonders on the front, especially with the front end that basically kind of looks like this, where it's just a nice old wall that'll catch everything. This certainly does the job. next from here, pretty self-explanatory. Sometimes you just need to get that little extra detail, especially when you do a little wiper washing. Look at all that right there. Spray some of this on there, let it foam up and wipe it off. Clean, clean, streaky clean glass. Let's see, right here we got Crystal Products Untouchable Wet Tire Finish. Now there are better products out there in terms of leaving a wet, shiny finish on your tires. However, this one's probably just been about my favorite one to use so far, because you can just spray, leave it on there for a little while, and it leaves a good, nice little finish on for the most part. Still see the finish on it right now. And then before the drying process, I like using this afterwash shine on while you dry. It helps collect extra dirt in that last process of the wash, and it makes the drying process that much easier. Just a personal preference for me. You can definitely go without it if you would like, but if you want to give it a try, I highly recommend it because it's worked for me and it's added an extra touch of shine. Now, last but not least, we got Chemical Guys C4 Clear Cut Correction Compound. Like I said, this car has been through some grit. It has seen some hard days, and I believe that this product does a really good job at buffing out any amount of those upper top layer scratches and swirls on the top layer of the paint. I've used this only about once so far, but I was able to see a pretty big difference right after the fact, although I do highly recommend get that buffing scrubbing machine, because you're going to use a lot of elbow grease and a lot of time if you do this by hand like I did. So definitely going to look at trying to get one of those products soon. But overall though, this is a good one to do every couple months just to keep the outside coat of the paint looking nice and fresh without any of those harsh swirls. All right, and overall, that's about all I have for you guys today. I'm working on getting new videos out there for you. This is just a quick little update that I want to show you about what I like to do on keeping my car nice, clean, and shiny, especially for these nice summer months where the sun is always out and everything needs to be sparkling. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you've been liking what you've been seeing so far, give it a like and a thumbs up. And as always, catch you guys in the next one.